Alright, there you go. There's your food and water. I'm gonna go grab this guy.
Process him in now.
You wanna process him in here?
Yeah, these are other cells.
Okay. Guess we're here now.
Go for. Have you searched them?
No, I haven't. I can't
Search his ass.
screenshot or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, how do I? Let me do the search then. I haven't done one yet.
Yeah. Wait, let me pull him down from this table. One sec. Oh, you're searching me. Oh.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like what you have. Can I have that?
No, you are not having an AR.
This is getting really rapey really quickly.
Move this shit.
That's
This
okay.
shot.
What have you searched?
Okay. Oh god, hold on. Investigate person. I'm guessing that would be probably in the investigate.
Ooh. He's got some illegal marijuana on him.
Oh wait. That would just be the Rob on the interaction wheel, wouldn't it?
No, so you go flex your Z muscle, go to job, go to police interactions, and search.
Oh.
Oh, he's got a lot of cash on him.
Yeah, you're gonna have to search. I'm gonna have to do this. Oh no, actually,
You're gonna have
that
to
sounds terrible.
screenshot it. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
take all the illegal items.
If you touch my cash or my phone, I will burn this police station down.
Okay. He's allowed his phone. His normal cash he's allowed. Dirty cash, you can take that.
Yeah, he has 26,000 dirty cash that we're gonna have to
Yeah,
take.
you can take that.
Can you
That's
get a
fine.
screenshot of it?
You touch my real money, though, we're gonna have a
We
problem.
won't
Yeah,
touch your real
I got
money.
a bad scam rolling. If you fuck around, you will find out. I promise
Greg,
you
this
that.
is Lewis. You'll be happy to know that I'm
When
about
you
to
say your
turn
normal
myself
money,
into
it's
a
legit
martyr
money.
along video.
I don't know
Hey.
where you got it from, but
I mean,
As long as it's legit, that's
if
all
I'm being
we
real,
care
you're gonna be
about.
paying us here soon for admitting to murder.
how many murders are you admitting to?
I'd just say one if you're gonna go down that route.
I'm gonna tip these dumbass fucking police bikes over
it's
first
just one.
before I turn
We
myself
don't
in.
stack.
Okay, we don't stack. Perfect.
Alright, so, did you get a picture of it?
No, I thought you were doing that.
Well,
Okay.
the problem is you already sentenced the person that I was going to admit a bunch of stuff for, in exchange for a lesser sentence.
But you see, the date didn't
Okay,
add up. She
You
admitted
cannot
to
get
the murder of
into
a
the
So
PCSO
cemetery.
today.
basically, due to our mump system being fucked at the moment, we have to give the lowest possible, unless it's not like extortionary high mumps. But because she was looking at recommended 300, we have to put it down to as low as we can anyway. So that wouldn't have worked.
Okay, I got
300 months, eh?
so
Yeah, so
hold up.
she was looking at 300, but because
Dirty money. We're gonna put. I'm guessing we're gonna take the 9 mil too.
I don't know. Wait, what's your name there, boss?
I mean, no, he's
Uh,
got a weapon license.
John. Oh, so I can give him the 9 mil.
Yeah, he has his 9 mil.
Okay.
He has a weapon license.
Oh no, the 9 mil ammo.
He has a weapons license.
Yeah.
How many
Okay.
times I gotta say it to you? Jesus, dude.
I'm sorry. That's it. Yeah, okay, that's all good.
Yeah, no, with Casey, she was looking at a recommended of 290, but we have to put it down to as low as we can because of how high it was, so it was just
Cigarettes are
245.
legal.
Had a girl.
You're saying at a girl, you just lost yourself some time out in the free world.
Okay, what do I do with this screenshot?
Posting the evidence
Can you take the
section
items?
of emails.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna verify it. Alright there, boss. If you need to shit, if you need to piss, Toilet's right there. Make yourself comfortable.
Uncuff him. Uncuff him.
You might need to hold it for me because my hands are tied behind my back.
Yeah,
You think
You
you
don't
can
got good.
Can't find anyone?
handle a cock that big?
You don't got good. I don't know.
Hey,
Okay.
so
Mine's pretty small.
Greg, if you can still
Yeah, I got all
hear me,
the
tell one of those
bud and
pigs to
then
come up to the
dirty
lobby. I'm
cash.
here to
Yeah.
fucking turn myself in.
alright,
Hey,
so
by the way, there's more of us in the lobby.
what?
Huh?
I told you if you fuck with my money, I'd burn this place down.
We are taking dirty money, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Dirty money
Would've
is
thought this would've been a
illegal.
Check
hard
your
process.
pockets, gang.
Do you still have your normal cash? Yes.
Well, there's a procession waiting for you in the lobby, and generally just around.
Alright, so as I need to ask you questions, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state of San Andreas. Do you understand your rights as I've read them to you?
Real quickly, could you blow a little fog onto the window and give me a little heart with your finger?
No.
Aww,
Sorry, Greg. No.
man.
Maybe before I send you.
Okay.
Alright, so am I correct that you are admitting to attempted murder of a public servant and a peace officer? Okay. Can I ask what other charges that you would like to admit to?
That's all.
Alright. So you said you got found dirty money on him?
Yeah. Found. Hold up. 25,918.
Alright, what else is illegal?
We got the 139 trimmed bud, and then we got 55 leaf.
239?
Yep.
What, you trying to sell that shit?
I'm a busy dude, alright? I gotta make money too.
You got a permit for that?
Might as well, actually. Push so much fucking shit through this city that I probably should just start a fucking nightclub.
I mean, have you got a grower's license?
I don't grow.
There's only
just
like
push.
4 legal strains. Do you work for High Notes?
You doing what I think
No.
you're doing?
So then
Alright,
it's
so
illegal.
due to the
Goddamn
excess
right, I just
amount
took a
of
shit
how
on the
much
floor.
there is, your updated charges
That's
are
fucking
attempted
great.
murder of a public servant or peace officer, possession of a non-legal currency, and possession of marijuana with intention to distribute. How do you plead to these charges? Guilty, non-guilty, or no
Can you
contest?
hear the dude shitting on your floor upstairs?
What?
Oh, that is amazing.
What?
Do that one more time.
In your lobby, shitting on your floor right now.
I
I got a
dare.
picture of this posted on a
How do you
birdie.
plead?
Oh, hella guilty.
Okay. Alright, so
Yeah.
you are going to be looking at a fine of... I'm trying to get this bang on so I don't know if fine you.
I'll go for more time, less fine.
We don't work like that.
Ah,
Fine does not
balls.
change no matter what.
What about
So-
if you pull them pants down and I,
No.
bite your dick off?
You trying to bribe me in a not a good way?
Not a good way.
Alright, get to sucking.
Oh,
Okay, whoa.
yo, okay.
Alright, so your fine is going to be 43,700 oh wait, no, I said that wrong. 43,675 and a fine sentence of 120 months.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
I mean, your recommended is 140, but I can't give you 140.
Fair enough.
Alright, here, send him off.
Alright, there's your fine. And Greg, I'm coming after that bike.
No, you're not.
When you're out of
touched my
prison, go on the
bike.
bike. We got Bolo
Hey,
after that shit, boy.
Yeah,
Go-
just send
go
him,
on that
just
bike.
Send him away.
I swear to God, you touch my bike, officer. Your family won't live another day.
You enjoy trying to find him.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, why
okay.
didn't it send him? Wait, what?
Welcome to the Mayfield paradox. My will is as malignant. What? Ah, balls.
Alright, where's Casey? Alright, I need both you guys.
Yeah, gym doesn't work.
Okay, I need both you guys. So, that interaction with BCSO was not a long enough interaction. You guys actually have to interact with them for at least 30 seconds, and there was no interaction.
Oh.
So, future reference, it's not KOS.
Well, it wasn't KOS, it was a drive by to save our boy.
Yeah, but pretty much, so here's what I'm hearing right now, is I'm hearing that he went up to the bike that was parked illegally and said, "Move along, Sonny, or I'll have to write you a ticket," and you flashed a gun, and he was shocked, he put his hands up, and then you guys shot him immediately. There was no interaction there. You guys need to have at least a 30-second interaction now being a gang in order to commit a crime like that. It has to be, you have to give them at least a chance. And because you guys are a gang, you don't have to do it like civilian-wise where it's 1 minute.
Okay.
So, it's just simple stuff like that, just brush up on. Just, I'm giving this to you guys right now just as a warning. But next time, it'll have to result in kicks, bans, and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So, just wanted to let you guys know. Also, if don't do the gym, do the jobs. Because that way, it'll reduce your time and you guys can be out of here in like 30 minutes.
What's the cooldown on the jobs?
I'm not sure. I think it might be like 5 minutes, maybe.
Because they seem to only reduce time by like 5 minutes.
I think different
2
jobs.
acres just set.
Which one does the most?
I couldn't tell you that. I
Oh, yeah.
actually haven't been here.
Well,
Also, wanted to say,
Well, just got done talking to the pigs, and apparently they're just not gonna do anything.
what?
no, Greg was phenomenal in the PD office. So, good shit. I'll catch you guys later.
Can't say I didn't try.
I don't know how I'm still reading the radio. I'm getting signals from space. I don't have a radio on me. Yeah, we decided that if we couldn't break you out, that we were gonna at least go down with you. I didn't know you were getting chased because of a dare. I had to shut my radio off because 3 purples approached me and Ren.
Oh yeah, I've got 4 hours left.
I've only got 1, but I'll drag that out.
Oh, not Rob.
Wait, I can still talk on the radio without having a radio?
It appears so.
Hell yeah, welcome to the Mayfield Paradox. Just in case this comes
You get my
up,
transmissions before?
you can see I don't have a radio on me. There's nothing in here. I don't know. Yeah.
Is Judge in there with you, or is she phone out?
No, she's in here with me.
She wasn't on radio anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. She's here right beside me throwing leaves.
Apparently after stabbing both of those fuckers, they didn't want anything to do with me. Literally walked in, tried to turn myself in, and they said no.
This looks jank as hell.
Yeah, it does. They on the up for the bikes though, guys.
Oh yeah, no, we're not riding our bikes
Mine
right
is
now.
still in the somewhere.
Good shit. Well, I know I've got a lesser sentence than she did, unfortunately, because by the time that they had started working with me, she had already been sentenced.
Hey, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Ended doing our spins at the casino right now.
Oh, you lucky ducks.
I wonder where the next vehicle on the podium is
I
going to
mean-
be.
This gives me time to work on what I'm doing in head.
Because I just won the bike.
Damn, did you screenshot it?
You show what?
I'm talking on the radio.
No, I did not.
Make sure you do that and make a ticket. Hell yeah. Ren just won the bike.
Actually, were any of the cops admins?
Yeah, that guy who was just talking to us.
Oh, because I don't know if they got when I said how to fix the car's not starting issue.
Oh, I,
Because sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. I think it might be supposed to be the clutch.
I think it's interesting that they don't have us speaking to the BCSO guy, but what's his name? Adair could hear us loud and clear. So that dude not only is fucking around IC, but OOC too, editing software and shit. If there's even a clip, which I would imagine there is, there almost has to be, you know, for that to come up. But that's
Yeah.
neither here nor there, I guess.
BCSO dirty in and out.
Mm-hmm. Through and through. I would
I'm learning
say,
to pick locks.
oh, you're a silly goose. And you're a goose
I just
that's
think it would be
silly.
funny.
Wait, why do you think it would be funny to pick some of these locks? Through and through. Just like
Ah,
roll up on the block. Hey, I'm here. Oh,
I already kind of know how to pick locks. But that's super easy shit with cone picks.
where do you get the jobs at?
Right here. You just gotta stand right in front of him.
If you talking about cars, you're looting for Pier 76. Oh, prison job. Okay. Go to the mast. Mark the target on the ground. What you digging up, you silly goose?
The vehicle goes into your garage, Greg.
Wait, do you want to try and break out of prison? You want to try and break out this bitch?
I don't know.
It's apparently...
You sure that that works?
I mean, it's worth a shot, eh?
Now, how would you guys go about doing that? Because we couldn't even break in.
You want to give this a shot? It's right over there.
Yeah. I still got 3. I don't want to do that.
Let's do it. Alright, we're gonna need rolling extract at the penitentiary.
Also, me being on my phone in jail was FRP, but they didn't take it away from me, which is weird.
they didn't get my my radio.
If it was FRP, they should have taken
how
it
long?
away from me.
Time now. Yeah. There's definitely some jankosity going on.
On the west.
Oh, we need to have a wire cutter, which means we need to buy cigarettes, and then we need to talk to this
shit.
guy over here. We need 30 cigarettes. I might be able to afford at this point.
What do we get? Oh, wait.
What, Greg?
It's gonna have to be a 4-seater. Stand by. We're procuring the necessary
Yeah.
resources and
I have-
wire cutters.
I got the Audi.
I guess I'm just gonna
15.
RP it that I'm that damn powerful. I was able to get connections and
So I have 11 cigarettes. I need
how'd you get those?
19 more. I bought them from this guy.
I see.
About to pull up on the exit now.
Ah. She said. Wow. We don't have enough.
Alright, we're out front. Where do you need us to be?
We'll update when we know more. I have 300. Okay, I've got 4. How do I get
The
more?
hell is this panopticon looking ass shit?
This one, oh. I don't know, man. How do I get more?
You need to do jobs.
Oh, here's 5. There you go. Oh, you gonna?
Yeah, I need to
Here.
weld these
Hey,
wires.
here. Here's 5. Stop running away. God damn it.
Sorry.
There you go. Oh, what? Unable to give 5 cigarettes to target. Why? Let me try. No,
It won't let me interact with the job site.
It's not letting me give you cigarettes either. Ah. Fuck these gates.
Are y'all looking in there?
We're gonna have to reattempt.
Alright, there's a garage up the street that we can hide out in for the storm.
Roger that. We'll get our shanks together and our bloody farts, and we'll get over these walls one way or another. You guys should burn down the city. He's saying free Greg Mayfield. Or shit on more floors. That works too. I could hear the sound of the shit hitting the floor from the floor beneath you.
Good. I shadow.
I could hear it from outside.
Man's got some hit up floors.
The cop that I stabbed came out and said, if you keep shitting on my floor, I will arrest you, and then refused to arrest me. Like, I don't get it, man.
I don't even have words for that.
Like, I really did try.
I'm gonna arrest you. Just kidding. Well, Stimothy, I will see you after the storm.
The amount of shit that just broke while I was in jail is insane.
Isn't it amazing?
Hey, I'm flying out now, so I'll see y'all after the storm.
Call.
can't win them all.
Yeah,
I didn't shoot that guy in the head though.
yeah, that's true. I'm still streaming. I just wanted to get a little in guzzy before I hop back onto the longest bongus. That was good though. It's surprising to me that somehow BCSO didn't get our audio, but like I'm also not going to argue that because what's the point in saying that he cut our audio and edited the clip when
I don't know that it.
not rolling, you know?
I know I wasn't there for 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. Either way, we weren't there for 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think that was more the issue.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I guess here in about 2 minutes, I'm gonna try and get that flight back.
I'm about to fly in now.
Oh, it's up.
Usually at this point it is for me. I'm loading 5M up now.
Alrighty. I will catch you guys when I catch you guys. Stacy, where you at? Judge. Timothy? What'd they do with Timothy? Stims! Allahu Akbar! Here, stimmy, 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 stimmy. Stims. Stims. I'm 49 midgets in a trench coat. Where you at, son? Ain't no son of mine a lesbian. Yeah, disrespect your surroundings. The aliens took Timothy. What am I gonna do? Oh. Entered the Dimensional shape-shifting pedophiles. Ooh. Stimothy. Ooh. God damn it. Where is she? I knew I could smell you.
What the shit?
Yeah.
How do
Now,
I fix that?
how do you fix what? That awful hat?
Oh, how do I get back into the prison clothes?
I don't know, it just kind of happened to me. You know, right?
After
The Mayfield paradox and shit.
did you enter the city like that, or
No, I had on my cut and everything. And my desert trouble fit. Not as DCU'd as you know. I ain't got that chalky. Well, you know, well, and I stand by that.
no, I just gotta wait?
No, we gonna get cigarettes, and then we're gonna buy. Hey, don't square up with me. I'll boop your nose. Boop. But anyways, we're gonna pay a man in cigarettes for some wire cutters, and then we gonna bust the hell out. Alright? We got human beings waiting on the other side. Allahu Akbar. Malik Svaim, Allahu Akbar. I should probably stop saying that. I'm streaming on YouTube. I'll get tagged as like a fucking ISIS video. Allahu Akbar, Malik Svaim. كيف الحال وشنو هدي راجل. Oh yeah. Time to go clean more leaves. They out here like, private, sweep that goddamn sun into the shade. Oh Jesus, she's got a leaf trimmer. That is a weapon, sir. You can't have those here. I am the what? Oh, I'm afraid. I have to take OSHA regulated break. How many Fochi cigarettes do you have?
I think still 11.
I can't even open my inventory right now. That's fucked up, man. I'm gonna take you hostage. Get on the ground. Get up on your knees. This is a hand up. Yeah? How do you feel about using prisoners as labor? Like, new highway needs to get built. Gotta dig it. What you think?
I think it's fun once we can stop wrongfully incarcerating people.
Okay, okay. Taking it a bit deeper even. Alright, I like that, I like that. Yeah, I do agree with that though. The whole wrongfully incarcerating people. I agree on the other, as a matter of fact, too. Like, if we're going to spend the world's largest budget on people just being in essentially a daycare, like, let's be real, and they still don't have the necessary amenities to make peaceable human life, then at least, first off, we can use them for labor. Second off, it gives them a chance to get out. And third, not only do I think that we should be using them as labor, but there needs to be something taught while they're on the inside. They need to be taught how to become, like, electricians or skilled labor of some sort, so that way when they get out, they're not constantly repeating the same cycle. That's just my onion. But, like, I just wanted to have a little bit of a philosophical discussion, debate, bajingus conversation while we're live on YouTube. You can show your mom, hey, look at me, I am on the internet.
It's kind of also like how some military positions, like engineer, give you skills that you can take to the workforce once you get out.
Actually, that's another little thing. So, in World War II, everybody's like, World War II vets and World War I vets are so much different than, like, Vietnam or Korea or, you know, all of these other guys, right? Now, allow me to challenge, just for a moment, that these people from World War II, all of these hundreds of thousands of men who went overseas, they essentially got a debrief on their way home, because they would have been standing around, a lot of them, for up to 3 months on the way to get back to the States, right? Because everything was done by sea transport, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, transatlantic flights were not, like, super crazy yet. And so they have an opportunity to sit down with all of these other vets who were there with them at those same battles, or perhaps in the same general area, from the same squad, the same platoon, the same company, the same battalion, the same regiment, right? And so you get to be like, yeah, we gut fucked the shit out of Jerry in fucking butt-fuck nowhere, France. Remember the time that we did yada yada yada? You know, they got to talk about it. They got to be like, they got to get over it. And kind of go through and piece patch a rationale together to where they were able to understand, or at least accept what they had to do for the greater cost of humanity. You know what I mean? Then you get like Korea, and it's kind of the same, but it's a lot less long. And then Vietnam is a whole different kind of war. And it's kind of set the stage for how wars have been fought since, where you're not always, actually, in a lot of cases, you're not going over as a company or, you know, whatever. You're going over as a dude, and you are trying to survive a deployment long enough to get on a fucking plane and go home. And I just think that that's a big fundamental difference that's kind of being ignored. Because it's the same way now. You might fly over a single guy on an aircraft to fucking wherever, and you're literally just replacing the dude who died before you. And then you fly back alone. There's literally, like, when you get done, they pull you aside, basically. Not, don't take this literally, but they pull you aside and they say, hey, you know how when you were a kid, we taught you how to kill people, how to be proficient at it, how to shoot, how to be good at it, how to kick in doors, how to break shit and kill people. And then we put you into a situation where you had to do it. You had to kill people. You had to feel the weight, that soul-crushing weight of taking another human's life for something you don't understand. Now, also all that shit that you broke, you gotta stop that. Hey, congratulations, you made it home. And that's it. That's really it. And I'm wondering if you were able to get squads, platoons, companies, fucking, you know, together and say, hey, you guys were at the battle of fucking whatever the fuck, but fuck desert land, and now you're home. You guys had to do, see, and interact with a lot of crazy shit. Let's talk about it. Let's get together every Thursday, and let's just talk about it. You don't even have to talk about that. Just talk with each other. And naturally, it's gonna come up. You know?
Yeah.
You okay?
Huh? Yeah?
Good. Because it's time. We gotta do more job, get more cigarette. I still can't open my damn inventory. I don't know how many I've got. Leaf cleaning. How many cigarettes do I have? Oh, I can just about face. Or left face and it'll be over here. Wow. Oh my gosh. Where are my leaves at? I can't find my leaves. Oh god. Oh, they're there. Why are you people so quiet? Ain't no down on there, no comments and shit. Oh god. on another OSHA scheduled break.
Me too.
Boop. You get a boop. Wait, why does it look like you have a barcode on your back? Are you a clone?
What the f-
Good job. Oh, that's even scarier.
Oh, I'm in a cult.
I wouldn't call it that. We're not asking people to drink a bunch of punch and shit yet.
Welcome to Jonestown.
Welcome to
I just said that on stream.
Hey, I don't shit a give. I mean, the sensitive nature of the shit we were just talking about. If that doesn't get us flagged, nothing will. And you're goddamn right we're flagged right now. It's just a matter of when I wrap it up.
A
and I
red
get
one.
The analytics, we'll see how many countries this video is banned in. That's always the fun part. You know what's gonna be funny though? Is as we're saving the money to break ourselves free, you know that now that the Sons have lost contact with us, they're trying just as hard to get us out. And I think that's hilarious. Working on 2 ways. Have you seen that one movie?
No.
The one with the guy? And he does the stuff, and then he's out?
Goodwill?
Holy shit.
No, that's... Hold on.
Did you just... The sky just
No.
changed. I'm telling you.
Fuck.
Interdimensional pedophiles. They're coming through the wormhole.
Are you talking about the prison movie with the guy who's a lawyer? He gets a rock hammer and it has Morgan Freeman in it? He makes a hole into the sewer pipe and has a poster hiding the hole.
Yeah, because, like, he was supposed to get arrested on the one day at a specific time because one dude was being released, and he had dug a hole to the wall.
Oh,
already.
you're talking about Logan Lucky.
Maybe, I don't know. Cause
Is this the one where they break out and then go immediately get money from a... Does this have Adam Driver in it?
no driver. But there was a guy who did a thing, Liam Neeson. Fuck, why can't I think of the name? Now your scary face distracted me. I'm sorry. It basically, so Liam Neeson is the protagonist, and his family just gets obliterated by this big
Taken?
group of... Yeah. That's the one.
The one where he says, I have a very specific set of skills?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Taken.
Well, damn. I'm glad it only took us 15 minutes to figure that out.
I thought you were talking about something that was prison relevant.
I mean, Taken is. He breaks out of prison.
I will find you and I will kill you.
And there's Law Abiding Citizen, too, with Liam Neeson. That's another good one. You know what's another good Liam Neeson prison film? Star Wars Episode 1 of The Phantom Menace. Liam Neeson introduces a young child to his prison cult.
Where they're not allowed to have sex.
Aside from the conehead, he can have sex. Well, no. Actually, so I'm gonna nerd you out here for a moment. And actually, so the Jedi are encouraged to love, and they're just not allowed to attach, right? They're actually, it would be argued that they're encouraged to have sex, so that way there's more force sensitives in the world. So they're allowed to hook up, they just can't be in a relationship as long as they have the fancy hair. See, and that's where Anakin went wrong. He wasn't hooking up, he was smashing on the daily. She's all like, I heard you died in the Outer Rim sieges. I can't paint Natalie Portman like that. She is a goddess. I am sorry, Natalie. Not that you'll ever see an insignificant YouTube video like this, but I am sorry anyways. Can you imagine the voice actor for Jabba? Just like, alright, so like, what does this guy sound like? What does he look like? So like, yeah, basically, you're a giant slug man who loves petite women, and you're talking
Yeah, you're
to
gonna
a
be the
space
ugliest
wizard.
motherfucker in the galaxy.
You got Flab. But like, you may be ugly, but you drive a space Rolls Royce. And then he ends up sounding like that alien from Men in Black. Diawewanga! Man, Star Wars is such a trip. Vader did nothing wrong, though. Just saying. The Emperor was fucked in the head, but he was serving the galaxy and preparing them for the Yuzan Vong.
I think George Lucas did say that the whole thing is just Anakin's arc. The sequels are not included.
Dude, did you read any of the Dark Horse comics?
No.
The Vader series? Oh my goodness. Oh my
Actually,
goodness. Oh my goodness, Stims. They're so good. They're so good.
I have one from a loot crate.
So, essentially, there's one. Vader lands on the forest of a planet. I mean, not the forest, the surface. Hang on. I need to plug my headset in because it keeps bop, beep, bop, boop. You still with me?
Yeah.
Are you breathing? She's not breathing. Somebody get me a new set of lungs. We're gonna shove them down with a stethoscope. Ooh, that's big.
I thought you were gonna go accurate and say BVM.
A BVM. Yeah, a bowel ventricular mouse pad. So anyways, here's what's happening. So they're over Tatooine. There's this big battle going on, big space battle between Rebels and Empire. And Empire's stomping the shit out of them because the Empire always wins, aside from when they lose. The Rebels won key battles. They did not win the war. Anyways, before I get sidetracked on that, Vader crashes his ship into another Rebel ship. Like, they head on at like, however many space miles an hour, you know? And basically, the whole shindig then revolves around this tumble down to planet side, and their ships eventually break apart on re-entry, and they separate by hundreds of kilometers. The rebel dies or something, or he goes off in another direction, one of those two, and Vader goes off in another direction. Vader stumbles across this group of sand people, and you remember what he did to the first sand people, right? Good talk. Love the input. Great work.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yes, he killed a bunch of sand people because they
Yeah.
killed his mom.
Mommy died, so I butchered them. So yeah. Your boy goes on a fucking murderous rampage, kills a bunch of sand people. So now he's on Tatooine again, as Vader, and he kills all these sand people aside from one little kid, and he lets it live, and he goes on his way. The sand kid, the sand baby, whatever the fuck, is like, yo, I gotta go tell my people about this. He goes to this giant sand people, like, you know how they usually have tiny little camps? This is like
Yeah.
huge. This is like a sand people town. He goes there, and he's telling them about this Dark Lord, and they raise an effigy of Vader, of like sticks and brambles and shit. Vader comes across this and sees this, and is fucking earth-shatteringly, butt-fuck asserily, unreasonably fuck-ass mad. And he wipes out this entire town and then burns the effigy of himself and sits there and watches it burn. And he's just like, huh, another day at the office. And then he calls, like, there's a bunch later on. He keeps walking and walking and walking, and he gets surrounded by all these rebels. There's like a battalion-sized group or more. So like for those of you who are watching who don't know how big that is, it's a lot. It's like 1,500 dudes, depending on what kind of unit it is, whose army you're talking about, and whatever else. Anyways, bam, battalion of rebels plus armor and forward support units. And so they're like, hey, you, dude, with the wizard stuff, are surrounded, and you need to not do what you're doing. Put your hands up. And this stays in my mind forever, because it is so badass. Vader ignites his lightsaber. Or no, he pulls it off his belt, and he's holding it at a down angle to the sand. And he looks around himself at all the rebels, and he says, all I am surrounded by is fear and dead men. And he goes to town. He goes into a rage so deep that there's just the first bit of fighting, and then him throwing tanks at each other and deflecting anti-tank or missiles and shit, and then it's black. And then it's just him standing in the middle of a field with like 1,200 soldiers, 1,200 fucking terrorists just dead. I'm telling you, the Vader series of comics is not only, well, I don't know if it's canon anymore, but it's canon to me, because fuck you. And it's immaculate. It is just, we get to see Vader's freakouts at their finest. And if you've never read Heir to the Empire, I will send it to you. You can borrow it, and read it and send it back to me, because that is another must series of comics that you must read, because it's got it's got Vader using rebels to get stolen Imperial gold, and then he entraps some people, and then he kills them all. You got Mara Jade, the Emperor's assistant. You got fucking Shadow Ops, or the Imperial Commandos doing shit. Heir to the Throne is, you just gotta. If you've never read it, send me your Addy. I'll mail it to you. You can borrow it and then send it back. Take as long as you need. It's incredible. I think that constitutes our OSHA mandated prison break.
Prison break. Hey, yo.
Yeah. How many cigarettes do you have?
11 still. I haven't bought any more.
I have 13. Hey, add these to it. 1, 3. Give. There you go. So now you should have 24? Or am
Yep.
I done?
I don't know if prison break is individual or opens something up.
Here's another 8. And even if it is individual, I'm only in here for another 30 minutes.
Okay. I've still got 2 hours. I'm about to do it if it does work for 2 people. Find a way to escape.
I would think it would be up. Or is there a, is there a marker?
Yes. Several.
Oh. Oh. I see. Cut that wire. Cut that wire. Push that sun into the shade, Private. Sweep that rain off the sidewalk, Private.
Shit. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh shit. I need more wire cutters.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna
Yeah.
hurt a lot.
It's gonna hurt a lot.
But we're gonna be free. Free men and women.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh shit. Hey, you go first.
Uh-oh. Alright. We're gonna do it together. Ready? One.
Now, if I land on the fence.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Ow. God damn it.
Yeah. Shit. I'm on the wrong side. I called for help.
don't know how I got here. All I know is I must kill. It's Timothy! We were in prison. I'm not allowed to remember certain things. I'm just gonna sweep the earth with this body. She has fled the area. I don't know what led me to this point, but I gotta run away in my underwear. It's the only real option. Who is that? Hello, fellow human. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Balls. We did not. Don't ask why I'm in my underpants. Gotta go fast. Ah, my retinas. Who taught
It
you
wasn't
how to
clear
use
that I'd
that
need
thing?
multiple wire cutters.
Yeah. Well, there's always a second try. As soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna... Thank you. I didn't like that skin on my chest anyways.
I hit you with an arc flash real quick.
Yeah, let me just look into the heavens forever and not see a thing ever again. Oh wow, prison tattoos. Really, they're really permanent, I swear. You know, I bet we could use one of these as a fleshlight. Anyways, as soon as I get out, I'm gonna send for a vehicle. So when you break out again, I should be zooming around. I said that right in front of this security guard. What you gonna do? Huh? 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 Be protected inside these walls where I can't touch you? That's right. Yeah, go act him up. You're the problem, not society. Kick him in the balls. Oh, sorry. Just punched you in the back of the head.
Go ahead, throw a punch. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Throw a punch.
Whoa. Ooh. Alright. Ready? Oh, nice. Oh, good. What about one of these? Or one of these? Or this? Yeah. Threw you for a loop there, huh? Can't dodge me running away. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? How many cigarettes do you have? Because that's
25.
13 more.
Well, now I have 25.
Yay! I'm on an OSHA mandated break. But I got 9 more minutes, and then I'm going to try and get a vehicle, and I'll orbit the area. I'll see you on the young side. I mean the other side, young pony. We will ride or die together. Aside from Ribby, he's not here. He will ride. Well, he will shit on the floors. Until we get out. His shitting will continue.
We shit or die together.
Yes. He literally did that. He went into the lobby. Like, when you get out, you can see it on Birdie. The man shat on the symbol of the justice seal. I could hear it while I was being sentenced. I could hear it on the floor below me. Like, he was doing it on the floor above me, and I could hear it underneath. And Ren could hear it outside. The man had a lot of built-up anal pressure, I guess. Should take that man to a church. Priests would love him. Ooh! Zoidberg. Boop, 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 boop. Catching those again. Wait. Prison booth? Hello? Oh, yo! If I had a phone number, I could call my boys. The boys are here. The boys are here. They're here. They're here. Stay with me. Hey. We gonna get you out of here, alright?
Boy, boy, boy.
Hey.
So we got some bad news.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'll let Ren take it.
Was Judge still in?
Yeah. She's gonna try and get out, though, so I told her that, if you guys weren't here, I'd be orbiting the area. She's got, so you gotta buy wire picks, wire cutters for 80 cigarettes. And she's got like 25 right now or something like that.
So, I mean, do we wait or do we go? What do we do?
Yeah, let's wait.
Oh yeah, so a lot of shit's been happening.
Yeah.
So oh, there's Elias calling right now. Yeah, don't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck. I hung up on him on accident.
Yo,
Hey.
hey, apparently we just spoke to one of our boys. Just got a text from Greg. That meet's happening.
Okay, sweet. Yeah,
So yeah,
we're I'm circling around over here now, so I'm probably picking him up here any second.
yeah, easy. 9002. We'll see you there.
All right. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I talked to the city officials about the bike. They're like, "Yeah, go to. I'm flying in now. I'll ping you in if you." So I went to Legion. Uh, Elias and four others are hanging out there. So Elias comes up, starts talking, and then the four others kind of surround me. And they're like, "Yeah, man, y'all just gotta chill. Greg's doing all the crazy shit on Birdie, this, that." I just kind of stayed quiet because I'm alone,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of, "Oh yeah, I'll talk to him. Yeah." Kit saw what was happening. He was going by, and he came over to hang out to keep an eye on me. Big shout outs to Kit.
Oh yeah, DA's good people.
Uh, so they start talking shit again about us to him, and then he had our back 100%. And then told them, well, I mean, there's only two gangs in the city, and you're not even one of them. And the one dude, I guess that's either president or VP, he was like, "Oh, we're the small fish." Started like he got offended,
Yeah.
and they were like, and then they mentioned the man in the monkey mask, and then kid's like, "Yeah, he followed Greg the other day, Greg and his boys, and they had a meeting, and he's like." Oh, so he does like got offended again. They're like, we've been trying to talk to him, and he hasn't come to talk to us. And then they hear that he talked to us. Then they went to have their meeting, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just waiting for the official. He told me to be here, so I'm waiting. And then he called me again. And he's like, where y'all at? I was like, hey, Greg's still in jail. I'm waiting for this guy to show up. So once he gets out, I'll tell him to hit you up. He goes, you better. If he doesn't, we'll find him.
Damn.
And that was Elias.
Yeah. I mean, Elias is good people. He's the only one in that gang right now that I actually give a shit about.
I felt the same way, but he's feeling a little bit differently about you right now.
Well, I suppose all good things come to an end.
Yeah, 'cause, like when he first walked, he was polite enough. Wasn't like shit talking. Was like, hey man, well, and his one of his biggest complaints was like, it's gonna be bad on all of us. If Greg does all you and everyone else do all this shit, the cops are gonna take it out on us. And Kid's like, why would they do that? And I was like, yeah, wouldn't that just help y'all? Like, if they really did not like us, wouldn't they want to like praise y'all for not being a pain in their ass? Like, in actuality, if they did do something like that, they would kill the fucking population in the city. I think they know that. But it also doesn't make sense that one person's bad. Why punish everyone else?
Well, I mean that the BCSO track record hasn't been exactly clean. Like to say
Yeah,
that
it's
it
a
has,
fucking mop, man.
Yeah.
To say that it has a stain on it, I would say it's about as clean as the rug that Rib had his way with. Like
Hell yeah.
they've been dog shit, and they've been actually racially profiling too. So there's that.
Oh, so like even more of a fucking fade on sight with these assholes.
Yeah, and I think I don't know. Like I'm not gonna test it, but OOC for a minute. I wasn't streaming then. I am now. But when the incident happened, when the killing of the officer that got us to this whole current timeline, when that happened, I had told Adair, I was like, hey man, you need some help. And like I saw BCSO and I was like, hey dude, we got you covered, just run. I didn't know what the situation is, I just know that BCSO pulled my boy over. And yeah.
Oh, damn, I don't have. I have Chloe's phone number. I don't have Kit's.
Oh damn.
What's the? Does he go by Kit?
That's Stims is behind us.
Oh, yo.
She proved it.
Holy moly. Get in here, Meshuggah.
Now, because she broke out, does that mean she can't get her stuff from that dude over there?
Maybe. Go see if you can get your stuff real quick. We'll keep
Dude.
you. The dude at the door. At the door. Oh, she can't.
That's all my shit.
You said you got all of it?
Yep.
Sweet. Well, they are waiting for us right now. What, are we going there or what?
Yeah, let's face it.
Face what?
Whatever's coming.
So, real shit, I don't have... Because I was fully, expecting to be able to turn myself in. So, I don't have, any fucking...
Oh, they took my gun and shit.
I mean, is there anything at Legion y'all can get, or?
Nope. Not for me.
How good of a shot are y'all?
I'm gonna tell them we're coming unarmed.
I am kind of a good shot.
I haven't even shot a bullet in the city yet, so I would rather give one of y'all my gun.
I say
I'll
we
take
just
it.
go unarmed.
No, fair enough. Because, I mean, just like what you were saying earlier, Ren, the Sons of Mayhem are just fucking civvies with a patch on their jacket.
Yeah.
I don't have a knife either.
Yeah, we're
I
going unarmed.
Okay.
I told them we expect the same.
So, put my shit in the
Hey.
glove box?
Seems like
Yeah.
a lot of them are cowards. At least a lot of them are. I don't know that they will come unarmed.
Hey man, if that's the case, then they just make themselves look bad.
Yeah, it's true.
Alright, yeah, my shit's up. Yeah, Stims, to catch you up, the other groups are mad at us. And they're trying to
Which
set
groups?
purple, mainly purple.
Both? Oh. Just purple?
I guess it was mainly purple over there, and then like
They
the
don't
kid,
count.
Kit had my back, and he even called Chloe and gave her the rundown.
Yeah, we're chilling with the other kids for sure.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he, well, I went back to Legion, and 5 purples got all on me, and was talking shit the whole time, and then kids showed up, 5. And then once Kit started like letting them know, like, hey, I mean, once y'all start doing shit, you could become a real gang or a real club. They didn't like that too much, especially the co-owner of Red's Auto Body. Do I turn in here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's leave the car right here. But we'll turn it around so that way we have an escape route just in case.
I'm already out. I can do a clean J turn.
God damn it. There we go. About 5 masks. We can do the meeting over here. rest of it?
That's it.
All right. All right.
How's it going?
Going.
Appreciate you coming and meeting with us on such short notice, especially after where you just were. I heard you doing a little bit of time up there in Bolingbrook.
Yep.
Job doing. You still keeping the bunks warm.
Sometimes you gotta take the L for the team.
Exactly.
Word.
Well,
Well,
go ahead,
you
Red.
know, fucking just want to have this meet, you know, talk about us as outlaws, and we're in that 1% patch and shit like that. Just seeing all that shit on Birdie, I feel like
Yeah.
just leading it down a wrong road, wrong path. You know what I mean?
And that's where we're at is, you know, we were brand new, started the hustle, and it just so happened that I was given a Cybertruck. There was a bunch of shit from you guys on Twitter about that. There was a bunch of shit delivered to me from my informants that were called
Hold on,
the Sons
on
of
Twitter
Narnia.
directly.
Yeah, or sorry, Birdie.
Yeah, I don't remember us saying anything about that directly on Birdie. But I don't give a fuck what kind of cage you want to ride in. It's keeping your cuts on while you're in a cage. That's the weird look. I've never seen a 1% crew do that before.
I mean, that's fair.
You know, this patch is a symbol of freedom. When you're in the cage, you got your back on the seat, you covering it up. That goes against everything that patch is supposed to stand for. At least that's how my daddy taught me to believe, you know?
What? Oops, sorry. When it continues where my informants are delivering me messages saying that we're called the Sons of Narnia, that you're spooling up to get ARs and all this stuff to go to war with us, and
That's
all
crazy.
Stuff, I mean,
Kit's
I don't
got
know who
a
the
wild
fuck's
way of
telling you
spinning
that.
shit. Yeah, no, because Kit's the only one we got mutuals with that we've called them the Narnia boys in front of. And he
Yeah.
is also the one that made, I'm sure, the same offer to them about some ARs and stuff. Never said anything about going to war with y'all. Said specifically that we are worried about that kind of artillery getting in your hands with what we've seen you guys have already been doing on the street, to which Kit also agreed with us then. So, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I go and stand here and, you know, lie to your face that we ain't calling you Sons of Narnia. We is, honestly. We is calling you
That's
that.
what
I
they're
mean,
called. What are y'all? The sons of, what is it?
Zaharani. It's
Zaharani,
Arabic.
okay.
It's paradise. It's an island.
Oh, my fault, Habibi. Forgive me,
Okay.
please.
yeah, no. We actually genuinely thought it was Narnia.
Yeah, that's my fault. No disrespect there. You know, it's a little confusing. We can't really necessarily be comfortable calling y'all the sons when you know, that's a name we've been going by for a real long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same here.
No, I know.
But
Just when we was the first ones in town, you know what I mean?
yeah,
No.
and I understand that with the fucking what's his name, that crazy fucking monkey person.
I got no clue who you're talking about.
Yeah, we don't know who that is.
He with him reaching out to us first, I understand there's some hurt feelings there. But like,
No
it wasn't
feelings are
like
hurt.
we were trying to race you for him or anything like that. The motherfucker literally found me on the job.
Listen, brother, that's between you and him. You know what I'm saying? That's not a qualm for you to worry about. I appreciate you wanting to clear the air on that one, but that's for us to deal with. You know.
Fair enough.
So, with that side of things, trying to act like we haven't been around here while we've been watching you guys come in one by one, after, you know, I wouldn't say hurt feelings, insulted, definitely. One thing I don't like is feeling insulted.
That's
And so
fair.
don't get feelings involved in things. That's where things get tricky. People make mistakes, and so try to keep feelings out of business. But yeah, no. Overall, you know, as far as I'm concerned, there's no reason to have any bad blood between us. Been a little bit of a poking here and there, but that comes natural in the territory with rubbing leather. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We got
feel each
2
other out
crews,
sometimes.
similar names, similar shit. Once again, I don't know about no birdie post. The only thing I do recall is, you taking a picture of one of my guys' cars here that we were working on, making some comments about that. But that's all fucking schoolyard bullshit. We're not worried about that. Like I said, the thing that we are worried about is the constant near acts of terrorism we're hearing out here in these streets and seeing up here on Birdie as well. We had a little talk when we first met, and we definitely agreed. At the end of the day, it is always patches before badges. You know what I'm saying? But as an outlaw, there's an understanding of a balance of a song and dance we got to do with the law, and posting their dead bodies on the World Wide Web for everybody to see, and whatever else you guys may or may not have done. I'm not here to make any accusations. I'm not judge. It's not for me to get into. But what I do know is these fuckheads that can't tell blue from purple, all they see is motherfuckers in black leather with a patch that says Sons on it. And what one MC does reflects back on everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. I'm surprised they can read Sons for that matter.
Yeah, I am too. I think that is all they can read. It's what they're used to being called still by their captain, probably,
Yeah.
And that's the exact point I was trying to bring up with Brandon Kid earlier. Is the shit you guys are doing is going to put a spotlight on all of us. And then the ATF are going to take up permanent residence in our collective rectums and make life hell for everyone.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying that what we're doing isn't going to lead to that, but I think right now with the preparations that we've made, that keeping a tight knit on the trafficking ring that we've kind of started, we should be able to keep a good wrap on everything. And I think once we actually have our damn clubhouse built, oh no, that's the motherfucker. This might get bad.
Who the fuck?
That's
who the fuck is that?
Fuck.
That's the guy.
This is bad, guys.
What was that?
Just stay back with Rick. Hello, sir.
I do not request your audience. I need the president of the other club.
Sorry. I'll get him right away. He requests the other president of the other Sons.
The other stuff. Got it.
If this goes south, we got your back. We may be unarmed.
Yeah, patches first.
Fuck it.
Appreciate it.
Hey,
Shit.
I don't have a gun.
None of us do.
One of us,
We go out.
one of us does,
Man.
though.
Y'all said no weapons, so we left that shit in the car.
Oh, shit.
Mine's sitting in a police lockup somewhere. Oh.
I have a lighter. I can light him on fire.
Man, I don't give a fuck. I'll turn this guy into hamburger with my bare hands if I need to. I'll be wiping fucking gray matter off of my boots for a week.
What the fuck is this guy's deal?
Good fucking question.
I don't know, man, but when I met this guy, he put the fear of God into me. Y'all know I don't
You know
fear
what-
shit.
Type shit, you know what I bet this fucking is? This guy's the one pulling all the strings. He's the orchestrator.
Oh no, 100%, 1000%. That's exactly
He-
what it is.
That's the reason why we're a city crew now. He allowed it.
He has an assault rifle out.
Oh fuck.
Yep, he did that with Greg.
Yeah. He also had it to my back, and he pushed me into a tunnel. You know, just Tuesday shit.
Just Tuesday shit up.
This is starting to sound like you're telling a story about the Catholic Church, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if he may have been involved.
If he starts firing, do we close the distance or do we run?
Motherfucker, I'm closing the distance. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, when enough of us close the distance, we got it.
It depends on how accurate he is.
Wait for us to make the call.
Got no doubt in my mind that this guy's been sowing misinformation to pit all of us against each other.
Maybe. I don't know. But,
I mean, why else would he be here right now?
he has eyes everywhere.
Just
He has
got-
better
just got an
surveillance
email
than we
from
do.
the President. Just stay cool for now.
Like, this dude had us trailed for a couple of days by the time he met us.
That's
Mafia.
gonna be the mafia.
Allegedly. He's got a crew, that guy.
I don't think he'd come here alone.
No. He didn't follow us.
No, you'd be surprised. I've seen this shit before.
Oh, God. I need a fucking cigarette mission.
There's no one in the car, at least.
Yeah, we just got motorcycles above us. Thank God we're on a weird angle.
I'm gonna watch your fucking back, because I don't like having all these eyes in one direction.
Appreciate you. I wish we had pigeon.
Yeah.
Wish I had my fucking machete.
My eyes in the sky relaying me information would have me a lot more at ease.
And Jade, keep an eye out behind us. Just stay up here, just watch down there. It's convenient that this crew just turns up.
That's what he does.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this
A
dude,
little too convenient.
this dude has better surveillance than we do. And, you wouldn't believe the pictures that we got from my people.
That's what. You ever see that one movie where the guy, the motherfucking the monkey mask, forced the piece of guy to rob the bank? That's why I thought we were in. We're in the same junkyard and everything.
Yes,
No
sir.
fucking. All right, which one of y'all told him we were here? What the fuck?
I have no contact with the guy.
All right, so your hands went up first, so I'm looking at you. Okay, cool.
It went,
Is that the man in the monkey mask you were talking about?
It is. That is Giovanni Falcone. It is
Uh,
one-way contact only.
Yeah, it's just like a glory hole. Got it.
And
Do you know anything else about him? You said something about a family. This motherfucker sounds like he's gonna croak the bucket soon. Who's gonna take over?
I have no idea. I know that before he found us, while we were working, he had us followed for a couple of days. This dude has better intel sources than I do. I've got fucking eyes all over the place. Like,
Interesting.
this dude prepped up behind us, and my VP told me, he was like, hey, we got this vehicle that's been following us since we got in the bank truck. And then as if on cue, the motherfucker pulls up beside us, honks the horn. I was like, okay, this is where I die. just stay here behind the armored truck, and I walked towards him, and he honked again and took off, so we followed him. This motherfucker puts a Tommy gun, I get out, he puts a Tommy gun to my back, and he's like, you will find what you seek in the tunnel. And he pushes me off towards a fucking culvert in the LS River, and takes me behind a locked door, and he explained a bunch of shit that I can't repeat, and he said, I will contact you when I am ready to. I have my eyes on you. And don't think about reaching out, don't think about trying to reach out and touch me. My family.
I don't want to reach out and touch him. I don't know what else he's got. That didn't sound like just cancer. I'm sorry. You can continue.
No, that's all I got. This dude scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, well, I don't know if scary is the word I use, but he's certainly a vibe. You know, I'm not trying to see him 5 tabs deep in the corner of my room.
That's for damn sure.
Fucking sleep paralysis demon, but it's that.
Yeah. This shit
I
comes
was just about
free.
to make that same comment.
Sucking on your
Yeah.
toes and shit.
All right. Well, I don't know. We got some things to think about. But it sounds like we are on the way to having some good dialogue. I'm thinking maybe sometime tomorrow if we can. We'll try to get all 3 MCs together, sit down, have a conversation. I don't know if you guys know the old church house up north. We can meet up there. Sit down and talk.
The one out in the country?
Yeah, it's like, I believe 5,000 something.
Perfect. Yeah, I can,
So.
I can try to be there. If not, I'll definitely give an alternative day that works better.
Okay, this sounds good. I know my guys got your number and everything, so.
Perfect.
Peter Flex, you want to walk them back to their car? Jaden, don't jump at once now.
Yeah, I got you.
There you
Alright,
go.
you boys
All right,
have a good
guys.
one.
Appreciate
Alright,
you.
Jesus.
I thought I was gonna have to scrap.
Yeah,
No, dead ass, man.
that old man. That old man fucking makes me shit my pants. And not in the fun way.
And not in the way that he does.
Sharon, y'all be safe now.
Yep.
Yeah, you too. That's whatever. I got front earlier.
Okay.
I was about to say you left your gun in the glove box.
Just got it.
I left my glove in the gun box.
Anyhow, I need to get my shit back.
Yeah, and the devil's advocates want me.
Can we raid
Good.
the evidence room?
We need to soon. I don't know. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna set a. I need to set a little blip thing.
Alright, do we want to get our bikes?
I have
Sure.
55 kilograms of water that I can't use.
I need to see the devil's advocates.
Are we gonna ride our bikes there, or are we just cruising in the car?
Yeah. Let's
No, we should be done.
My bike is wrecked still.
Oh,
I have a spare bike now.
let's just drive this there. I just need to get place a marker.
Hold on, we're already here. Let me show you this thing real quick.
The fuck?
Dog?
Don't hit it.
I went around it. Hey, puppy.
Oh, we can pet it. Hell yeah, best city ever.
There you go, Grady. Look at that.
Nice. Nice. Oh, that's the claw.
Just street banshee.
Hell yeah.
It won't let me pet it.
Well, I am still $60,000 in debt.
Dog, 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 dog.
Alright. So we're checking the car.
Here, Casey. Oh, God damn. I'm sorry. That seems like a fucking insult.
The funniest shit ever. Give me fucking $1 after I say what the fuck?
There you go. Just pay it back.
Oh,
You
I'd
don't have
just
to
be
pay
in.
the full thing back. Just pay half of it back.
Should we take off our cuts in the car?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Slash vest. Think about vest.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure that out.
The fuck is that behind us? Is that a local?
That's a yokel.
Alright, so what they were saying was partially true, but definitely not 100% true.
I got a
Are we going to?
marker.
Yeah, so let me get rid of mine. There you go. Like, I think right now we're in a decent spot with them, but I don't trust them at all.
Oh yeah. I would say is until we sit down with the MCs and have a sit down, which we will be mostly quiet. I want to hear their conversations back and forth.
That's all I did earlier, especially when a kid showed up. I just let them talk their shit to him.
They're saying that they're better than devil's advocates, but I know damn well.
Yeah, and they mentioned something about Kit talking shit, which one I either don't believe, or two he may have just been saying shit just to try to get some ears on them.
I think they're just covering their own ass right now.
Yeah, because whenever they were talking about you earlier, all I said was, "Yeah, I'll talk to him." That's the only thing I said. I'm not gonna confirm or deny anything, or agree or disagree with anything they're saying. Yeah, I'll talk to him. Hey, a bear.
There's 3 bears actually.
Oh, where's Goldilocks?
I don't know. Those bears were different colors.
here?
They might be fighting.
Left here?
Or wait,
I'm following GPS.
yeah.
Unless, are they down here?
No, it's gonna be.
There's a dirt road right up here.
Yeah, go to the dirt.
I'm so serious.
My intuition says we're being followed.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like I'm so serious about that monkey man. Like he's the one trying to get all the MCs to be pitted against each other. I don't know who's the fucking mole that's on his payroll to get it done, but it's someone.
I wouldn't say all 3.
I don't think there's a mole.
But there's definitely favoritism at play, and it's us and VA. Yeah. That just past this big thing should be his house. Yeah, there's his house. Just keep going straight.
Straight.
That's his house.
God damn, not super low car friendly.
Oh boy.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey.
Where's your guys' cuts?
We're in a vehicle, so, you know.
So? I'm gonna say, you always wear your cut.
It's a new habit, you could call.
You guys get reamed or something?
Kinda, sorta, but, you got a gate that locks on command, right?
I can go lock it right now.
Yeah, do that.
go in.
We can make it even more safe.
Nice.
Where's?
Okay. So what's going on? Are you all sketched out?
Just that Falcone guy, monkey
Fucking
mask.
Wukong came over.
Falcone's not in city, gang.
I tell you, he.
That's. Are you talking about Godfather?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not Falcone. That's Larry Leone.
Leone. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's not Gio.
How many fucking mafiosos are there?
One more.
I mean, well, Leone is the oldest family. They're like a wives' tale.
I can't hear you super good. So much space.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, no. The Leone family has like a long history behind it. It's a wives' tale. It's a long story. When I was in high school, I got really into the history of the families around here. So, I was talking to Renan earlier about going to a meeting. Did you end up going to it? I was not going to go to that.
Yeah, we went to it. I figured it would be a good time to be able to observe the social atmosphere of everything. And essentially what I've got from it is they are hella pissed. And I mean, that kind of goes without saying. They're insulted. And their first big thing was that we went against MC Creed and the 1% and all that stuff, and that, like, the chair, the 1% was to the chair when you're in a cage, and it's like, yeah, that's actually why we wear our patch on the front, our 1% patch, but I didn't go into that. I just basically, I wanted them to talk, because I wanted to gather as much information as I could as they were allowing, while they're heated, you know? A lot more can be said about a group when, you know, everybody's angry and they have one person talking.
Yeah, so I was in, because Renan let me know you were locked away. So while you were away, I was standing at Legion with Renan. They all kind of hounded him, right? And I went up to them, and they were kind of hounding him, being like, oh, well, if you guys are doing this, I mean, let's be real here. You guys are in blue, they're in purple. What your guys' actions do aren't going to affect them, aren't going to affect us. I get we're all in leathers, right? But you're your own fucking crew. I mean, it is what it is. It's just like, because I talked to my prez about it, she was like, yeah, I mean, I see no effect on that. You guys run your shit how you guys want to run your shit. The thing is, with them is, I feel like they're insulted because you guys have grown so much, right?
Oh yeah, no, we kind of brought some of that up because well, I told Greg and them, like, you were like, yeah, I mean, they're putting numbers in, y'all aren't, and then you mentioned that the Monkey Man came and saw us, and they're like, well, he hasn't came to see us or stuff like that, and
yeah, it's because you guys have been growing.
their tone at the meeting was a little bit different than their tone with just me there at Legion.
Yeah, and so, like, if I'm being real with you, right? So at first, when I was talking to you about all those weapons, right? Sure, I went to them. They had the numbers, they had the money, and I was like, shit, I'm gonna go talk to them and see what's going on. Plus, I didn't know you guys very well at that point, right? So I started talking to them, and I don't know what they thought I was doing or anything like that, but I don't fucking know. But I offered it to them, they declined, so I'm like, alright, cool. And then a few days later, I talked with you. I was like, hey, how are you feeling on it? Because everybody has the same mindset, right? Everybody in an MC wants to run guns. Am I wrong?
Absolutely
And
not.
yeah, so everybody wants to run guns. For me, it comes to the highest bidder. The devil's advocate doesn't care if you wear purple, if you wear blue, if you wear pink, or you're green. We don't give a fuck. If you have the money, we'll supply to you. Mostly, I want, and my ideal thing with it is, I'm not trying to go sell in bulk to 6 different crews, because then that kind of kills the whole supply and demand, right? If I'm selling strictly to you, then you can go sell it to other people, and then you're going to come back and buy more. But if I'm selling to you, and then I'm selling to them, and then I'm selling to the Colombians, and then I'm selling to the Leone family, and then I'm selling to the Falcones, or shit like that, there's no money in that, you know what I mean? Because then I'm just supplying everybody guns. And then they're just going to get circulated like crazy. It's having a select few people or a select group to sell them to distribute them is where I'm going to make money. It's where you're going to make money. Because that way you're not going and selling someone a gun they already had. So if you're catching my drift there, like, what's the best way to put it? I'm not, obviously I'm gonna find the highest bidder, which you guys are the highest bidder, and plus it's a little bit of a trust situation, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to sell guns to people I don't trust. I'm not trying to go into business with people I can't trust. With them, I can't trust them. Their leader is, in my opinion, a little bit too closed off. He don't really talk business. He talks like he's hot shit, and he ain't shit. Honestly, I have more of a fear in my eye of Greg and Stims than I do of those guys.
Well, and that's kind of the thing, is, and like I said, there's something to be said about the slow, methodical thinker, as opposed to the ones who talk the shit all the time. Like, our alliance notwithstanding, they don't know the things that we've had to do to reconquer our block. They don't know what we've had to do on Grove Street, on Jamestown, on Carson, to get that turf, and the work that we've put in order to be able to get to the point in where we're at. The amount of blood that we've shed, and the amount of blood that we are willing to and will continue to shed to maintain this. And then, like, there's almost, I got the hiccups now. What's a good word for it? Like, they still, you can tell by the tone of the conversation and the totality of everything that was said, because, and I left this purposefully, engineering the social construct. I didn't say a lot. I mostly agreed with them. So that way they go back to their clubhouse or wherever they hang out, their bivouac, their camp, their apartment, whatever. And they say, hey, he about a yes master ass motherfucker. Right?
Right.
Because the more misinformation that they have is all the more that they can scheme on and be wrong about. But the master plan here now is, I guess, to essentially allow them to talk themselves into a position where they believe that they hold some cards. And I don't know what was said, but the man in the monkey mask showed up to that meeting. at a really bad moment. Like, things were getting kind of heated. They were kind of talking down to us, and I allowed it to happen. Like, again, engineering the social construct. If I allow them to talk down to me without raising my voice, without allowing what I'm really thinking and my end game to come into effect, they believe that we are weaker, and they will continue to believe that until it's go time. And then they will see, you know? But what I want to do is to put them in a position where, with this next meeting, that they feel like there is salve on the wound, that there is a band-aid, that they have some semblance of an agreement. But at the end of the day, we will continue our business as it was and leave them behind in the dust. Because they have proven time and time again that they do not have the maturity, the know-how, and the ability to do what the real sons, the boys in blue in front of you, have done.
Aren't the boys in blue the police?
Not
Fair
the boys in
point.
blue in front of you.
I'm
In front of
just
you is the
saying.
key point of that sentence.
I would never stab one of my own. Let's put it like that.
And you would never shit on their floor.
I see you saw that.
Yeah, they brought that up to me at Legion. It's like, what's up with the shit you're posting? Him shitting on the floor. I'm like, yeah. He wasn't stabbing a cop and I was recording it. He shat on their floor. Like, I can almost see your argument. Like, oh yeah, like, oh, they stabbed the cop, taking pictures with it. Like, I can almost see that. But whenever you're trying to do the same point on him shitting on an empty lobby floor,
Nah, I mean, in my opinion, you gotta. What's the name of their? I don't even know the name of their prez.
is it red?
I think it is. I think it's Big Red.
No, it's not Big Red. It's that dude who talks like he's got
No,
something in
so
his throat.
no, so he's got to be the VP
Red's
because
the VP.
Okay.
but Red's the owner though, right?
Oh, it's Jason Price, I think.
Wow.
Is what y'all were talking about earlier. Is like
he's
Red's
the
the owner of
dude-
the shop, but he doesn't.
No,
The dude you were talking to.
That's the
was-
dude who's the prez. He's the dude who sounds like he's got something in his throat 24/7.
Okay.
Might be cancer. The amount
It
that
might
man
be.
smokes. I mean, I'm not.
Val Kilmer moment.
It's kind of the pot calling the
Too
kettle
soon.
black, but
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. My opinion is nobody's gonna tell Devil's Advocate how to run their crew other than Chloe and Wyatt. Nobody's gonna tell Sons of Serrani how to run their crew other than Greg and Reddit. I mean, that's just my opinion, and just like they need to do the same thing.
Roger that. And
I mean, you're a prez for a reason. Chloe's my prez, and
where they at, by the way?
oh, they're working.
Ah, damn. I would like to get Chloe's position.
Oh, I think she might be at Galaxy. I think Galaxy's open.
We need to get down
Yeah,
there. Let's.
like 10-15 minutes ago I saw someone post already that they were opening it up.
We should go down there and have a chat.
I am a wanted fugitive.
You are.
You're fine.
Didn't you just get out of jail?
We broke her
No,
out,
I
yeah.
broke out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sons don't even obey the laws of physics. You expect us to fill a full fucking blah, 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 blah.
So wait, did you break out too?
I tried.
Oh,
I
he
had
got
to
out
become-
legally.
Oh,
Have you ever
that's
heard
no
the
good.
story of Humpty Dumpty? That, but
Yeah,
add
that was you.
concertina wire.
Oof.
But
The whole time
I don't know.
waiting.
Oh, and
to
just
get
and
parking lot.
I don't know. My opinion on those guys is they have a whole lot to say for a bunch of fucks who's never done shit. I mean, and pardon my French there, but I have never once seen them do anything but at all. Ever.
Yeah, mostly bitch about what other people are doing.
Yeah, that's all I ever see them doing. So I don't really, my opinion is lions don't take opinions of sheep, and to me they're sheep.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them make any moves, if I'm being honest. I haven't seen them grow or do much of anything other than complain and try and boss people around. So I don't really.
And just so you're aware, they did have your name in their mouth too at that meeting.
Let them.
Yeah. They can talk their shit. At the end of the day, like, I mean.
Well, what'd they have to say?
I don't even remember. I just remember they brought you up because something to do. Cause we called them out for calling us the Sons of Narnia, and they had said something about you.
Oh yeah, they were spitting that all around Pier 76.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean.
And then they were like, "Oh, we just didn't know. We legit thought that was y'all's name." Bull fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're brown nosing you.
Yep. And I allowed that. I allowed
Yeah,
them
no,
to
it's...
think that everything is smoothed over. I allowed them to think that we're walking away with this with a better relationship. I allowed them to think that by me saying nothing and agreeing to everything, that we're lesser. And like I said, our alliance notwithstanding, they don't know shit.
You're still
And also notice they weren't unarmed.
Yep.
Yep. They still gotta stay off our turf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they told us to be unarmed, so we did. We respected that. And then whenever Monkey Man showed up, they pulled out their guns.
Yup.
Yeah. And but yeah, I'd really love to get Chloe's opinion on this, because the way I see it, if we put it into a family dynamic, say, and we say that...
Why don't you send a text to Wyatt, see if we can all meet up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I hadn't even been to Galaxies yet.
Let's...
Oh, if he wants to meet up, we won't be meeting at Galaxy.
Gotcha.
We'll be meeting at the clubhouse. Galaxy's a business, it's not for club talk.
It's neutral land.
We could still drink at the club, I guess.
I just lost 40K.
Why'd you do that?
Because I had to make my fucking boat payment.
You have a boat?
I bought a boat because we didn't have a boat.
Yeah, we went
what
to
was it?
Mexico with Nixie and Pigeon.
And we didn't have a boat, so I bought a boat.
Damn. Can't believe I missed it.
Well, we also got to figure out how to get you guys on your feet and up and moving.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, where's your pisser at?
My pisser? Great question. Let's go find it.
What? Sir?
I typically piss off the
Shit,
balcony.
you have your own clothes?
What?
You have your own wardrobe?
Yeah.
Damn. That's
What
crazy.
do you do?
We do?
Yeah, in the house. That closet on the first floor. I'm gonna go swim.
Try this one.
I'm gonna go swim in your pool.
Found it.
If I can figure out how to get out.
I have to unlock the door. Why is Tim so fascinated with the wardrobe? Doesn't she know that comes with all the houses? That's a hot tub.
I was about to say, this don't feel cold. This is a...
No one pulls up to a cold tub.
I do. I'm Montana.
Oh.
Dude, you jumped in with your full suit. I'm getting butt naked.
Okay.
I don't take my cuts off.
White.
What the fuck?
not die at my house? She's gonna die.
Sir, the man requested the opposite of this respectfully.
She's going to die.
What do you mean I'm gonna die?
You've been underwater for so long. She's going to drown. How is she not drowned?
Homegirl's got some
Let the
lungs.
bait go up. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
How is she not drowned yet?
I don't know. Mayfield paradox.
Oh, there she goes.
I wasn't looking at Tinder. Oh, she died.
Damn it! Not again.
Guess we gotta. Hey, it's alright.
Well, at least we got sushi. Oh, hi.
Oh, don't move me.
We gotta do this the right way because she died at my house.
Can you give me a Viking funeral?
Yeah, here.
Best I
Walk
can do
away,
is
Greg.
street fitting.
Walk away.
One salute.
Alright. Nobody died here.
Hell yeah.
She's just on the other side of the wall. You cannot be talking.
There we go. Alright, he...
Wyatt text back.
Wyatt did.
He said to give him a minute and he'll send me a location. I love your
Okay.
JPEG fire.
Thanks.
Can I touch it?
You think I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
I'm not much into pagan myself.
That tastes weird.
Speak to yourself. I love Peggy.
That is a nice pool table.
Do we want to get
You
our
wanna
bikes
play?
to go meet up with him?
Hers is still destroyed.
Oh. Guess Greg didn't want to play pool.
I have a second bike now, Greg, and she can ride.
I'm gonna
And I-
grab, I'm gonna hop in the back and I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
Alright.
Here, you gotta move. Oh, y'all gotta move real quick. Where the fuck is it? You know, fuck it.
I normally wouldn't make excuses to not ride our bikes. Actually, you know
Alright.
what? Yeah, let's go to Legion and we'll mount up.
I said, if you really don't want to ride, we don't have to. I figured you'd want to.
Yeah, after this thing, I need some wind. I need some wind in the gap in my teeth.
I got a bike for you, Stims.
I think I have an extra one.
I think I have a repair kit on me.
Oh, that'll work.
I need to get his number next time we're around him. Always honk a horn when you run a red light. You go ahead and get that ticket. I can't afford. Well, I can't afford it. I don't want to afford it.
I'm back, you silly horses. Who's that? Wait.
Another motherfucker wearing blue.
Prepare that, private.
Yeah, come here, Stims.
So in desperate need of gas.
Yeah, same. All right, you got it.
Gas.
He pulled his bike out for you.
Oh, this I
Either
just
or.
fixed mine.
You
Just
can
need
get-
gas.
Yeah, just go grab some gas. We'll wait for you.
I think I gotta grab gas too.
I had to grab gas in the huh?
Yo, Wyatt, you on here? Sorry, it's all I can't see it too well.
Ah, sorry. Might go back and get the new bike just to give it a test ride.
Hey,
Hey, where'd you go?
we're all at the gas station.
The one by Tuners off by your area.
No, the Zero just down the road.
9051.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm gonna run back
I'll be
down
there
by
in a
the
sec.
bike.
Alright, you're gonna have to hang up. I'm cruising.
Alright.
I need to go get a repair kit. I need to go get a repair kit.
Gotcha.
This thing pops wheelies at 60. I like it.
Hey, do you wanna meet me over at U-Tool real quick?
Yep, we'll ride with you.
Oh, I need to go get cash. Oh, and this one's fucking closed.
Hit the bank real quick.
There's a gas station right next to U-Tool. I'll hit that. Oh my gosh.
Very firm.
I think this thing needs some spokes on it. Only there was a shop open. Speaking of, let me just double check.
Alright, you wanna ride over to Wyatt?
Yeah, I'll lead us out.
Hold on one second. There was a reply on the inquiry.
All good?
Yep, good to go.
Speed trap.
Where'd y'all go?
Just up the interstate.
Took you right at the gas station, right? Or did you go back in the city?
Back in the city. Well,
We had a small issue, so we fell behind.
that's, I wasn't getting any feedbacks on the calls. We'll stop at
Oh, good.
We're stopped on the off ramp just before Alpha.
Passing casino.
Yes. The big Alpha, big red Alpha. There you go. I'm gonna keep it at about 100.
Out of fewer. This is doing a wheelie. It'll do about $130 doing a wheelie.
Hell yeah.
Off-ramp ahead, followed by sharp right. Sharp left.
Hell yeah. I'll take it.
Alright, we could have parked like we're an MC and we know what the fuck we're doing, but this is good too.
I mean,
Sorry.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I parked unminded because it's smoking.
Disgrace.
Hey, I tapped one thing. Bike decides it wants to fall apart. It's high mileage now.
Hey man,
Those
if I smoke, my bike smokes. It's just a shared thing.
crazy.
Oh man, what a fucking day.
Yeah, long day for you.
Yeah, just... I wouldn't say stressful, just busy. First there's some shit with the prospect, and then there's some shit with BCSO. And then there's these fucking purple one-eyed eaters fucking swallowing my dick hole. And then I had to go to prison, and then more purple swallowing my dick hole.
Oh.
And, then the monkey man showed up, and now we're here.
Oh. Yeah, sounds pretty damn eventful if you ask me.
It was neato. You, we don't mean you any harm there, Wyatt.
What's up?
Just, you know, chilling with the Glock out.
Oh, yeah. I just don't got my holster on me, and like I don't usually put it in my pants, so.
Nah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Do
nothing
holsters
against
work like
chilling.
that?
They do.
See, for men, we have this thing called a... Never mind.
Forkin.
Shut.
I keep the Glock underneath. Anyway.
It goes in the prison pocket.
Anyway, what y'all need?
So, essentially the rundown, and I'll be completely transparent as I was with Kip. So, this whole meeting with these fucking other sons, the lesser sons, they're all gung-ho and mad because we posted a video with one of their cars that we blew up with one of their people in it.
Okay.
And they're all upset because or it didn't have one of their people in it, but it was one of the cars that they had worked on or something like that. I don't fucking remember. It's not super important. But here's the thing. When we go to the meeting, my thought is I'm going to allow them to talk. I'm going to allow them to say what they want to say. I even allowed them to talk down to me, and I agreed to most of the things that they said without really much rebuttal, to force them into thinking that we're weak, that I'll be trampled on, that I'll just allow my crew to be run over. My crew knows me better than that. They know this mode. And so, in engineering the social construct here, essentially I've created this pedestal for them. They're mad, they're insulted because they haven't been doing anything and they expect to be rewarded. They're mad and they're insulted because we wore the cut in a vehicle and all this and that. And I just let him ramble on. And nothing was really accomplished other than that they want to sit down and have a meeting. Now, as I said with Kit, our alliance notwithstanding, they haven't seen anything we've done. They don't know the blood we've shed to retake our old block. They don't know the blood we've shed on Jamestown or Grove to take those blocks. The amount of pushing we've had to do and the work that we've put in, and the amount of people that we have had to bring in order to complete these tasks, and to sit where we sit now. They don't understand that we've had to constantly be here, bleeding for this. With your guys' help, we have achieved something. Now,
oh shit,
they want to have a meeting between the 3 MCs tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, because I got a pretty full day. But, if I am able to make it, before we go into this, I'd like you and Chloe's opinion specifically on how you guys feel about these guys, because right now, like, the way I see it, if we put it into a family dynamic, I see the monkey man as dad. He's the father. He pulls all the strings. I don't know how, but that's the aura I get from this guy. And then there's you, the bigger brother, and then there's us, the younger sibling. And we all work as a team. Everything goes great. And the youngest sibling of us all kind of gets treated as such, as like, yeah, you guys are doing great. You know, we can toss them a bone every once in a while and all this and that, and lead them to believe that, you know, just as every human being, the cornerstone of human psyche is that from birth to death, we build this monument to ourselves that explains why we are different, why we should be loved, and why our life matters. And they need that too. They need that monument. They need to feel special. They need to feel loved, and they need to feel that they matter. But in all reality, they're not, as far as I've seen anyway, and I might be completely wrong. I might be blowing a bunch of fucking smoke and engineering something that I can't get myself out of. I may be completely underestimating these people too. But that's why I allowed them to run this meeting and walk all over me, was to get the gist of potential, and I don't. They have been outmaneuvered tactically and tactfully on every level at this point, and there's no reason, in my opinion, that we should stop.
I mean, I just gotta play my namesake here a little bit, brother, but what's and I mean no disrespect, but what's putting you above them as the put it in the family dynamic, like you were saying, like if I'm the older brother, you're the younger sibling and he's the baby, right?
Granted,
what's putting you above them in that aspect? Not just
terms,
like between us, but like, for example, if we're going with time and like effort wise and whatnot, they were technically here like long before y'all. Not once again, no disrespect, not saying anything, not saying you're wrong. Just gotta play my namesake here.
Yeah. and that's like, as far as time served, they definitely have the seniority on the pole in that regard. But the way I see it is we've etched our name, whereas they have painted their name. Paint can be washed away, paint can be scrubbed away, paint can be washed over or power washed. Whereas we have been carving the name in stone and reinforcing that with hammer and chisel. And we're still on the come up. I'm not saying we're at the position of empire. That's you guys. You guys run the block. And I'm not trying to brown nose, I'm not trying to kiss ass. That's the way it is. We pedal for you guys do the big shit. There's always got to be a smaller fish. And like I said, time served, yeah, they've got the seniority on the pole there. But in terms of work put in terms of energy, in terms of, well, their VP really ain't shit but a shit talker on Birdie. You've seen it. We don't really shit talk, we just do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, their tone changed a little bit. They all cornered me in the parking lot by myself, and that's when Kit came and kind of helped me out a little bit.
Yeah.
And what they said there and what they said at the little meeting wasn't quite the same.
Well, and that's the thing is they'll flex like they did on AD and on your guys' little brother. They'll flex on single people, and that was the reason why I wanted to take AD and the little guy in the first place. Was I watched 6 of them, I believe, pull knives on a single man, and that man held his ground. That says a hell of a lot about a person.
I mean, I'm also a firm believer in you make your bed, you lie in it, and he walked himself right into that situation.
That is
so
true. That is true.
That ain't, don't matter if he's my little brother or not. That sounds like a personal matter.
Yeah, that is
See
fair.
where I'm
That
coming from
situation
there.
was a little scuffed.
I mean, just like if you were to just like by yourself go talk shit to some random dude,
Yeah,
and
and get my
something
shit
happens
rocked.
about it, I can't come back you up on that. That's a you problem.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, but earlier I went back to Legion because I was waiting to get the bike thing figured out, and Elias came over, and we've talked before, and he seems to be a cool one. So me and him talked, and then that's when the rest came over, and they all kind of talked their shit a little bit, and I just kind of nodded and kind of was ready in case some shit went down. I was just like, all right, got my exit plan just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah, just wasn't the best spot to be in, but luckily it all worked out. And like I said, and then he came and kind of had an extra pair of eyes on it.
My opinion on it is, you were talking about etching your name in stone and stuff like that. If you're going that far, I don't think you guys have gotten that far yet. I think maybe because they're still figuring their stuff out, just like you guys are. I think you guys are a little bit more ahead in terms of what you guys have figured out. But outside of that, I mean, both are pretty much on the same playing field.
I think you may be misunderstanding the helping hand a little bit too. Our goal here is not to form any sort of a alliance or anything like that. I'm just looking to help out the new kids on the block, get a stable foothold before, real shit goes down. I'm not saying I don't like you guys or anything like that, but like at the end of the day, my patch is different than yours. So like if we have opposing like opinions, stuff's gonna come to a head at some point. So I like to cross my T's and dot my I's and stuff like that. So I do forgive me if you did get the wrong idea of like, say we were trying to like link up and like start something bigger. But I mean, if you got fish to fry, those might be your fish to fry. Is all I'm saying.
Roger that.
Yeah. Like I'm not saying we don't respect you guys. You guys aren't doing the right thing or nothing like that. But I think you kind of get where I'm coming from. You know, like it's yeah. Because like I gotta watch my back just as much as y'all gotta watch your backs. You know, and I don't know. I can't get too behind. Let me try to gather my thoughts here real quick, so I don't sound like a buffoon. I'm not looking to start no wars or no drama here. We're looking to do our own thing in the background while everyone else prospers. The problems that you seem to be bringing to the table right now are city issues, as in like Los Santos. And like I've been telling y'all, we're not going to be in Los Santos for much longer. We're going up to Grapeseed in Knoxwood. So whatever you guys need to handle business-wise down here, that'll be between you and Purple, and you guys will have to have that power struggle between you two. You know, not saying you can't make make some good deals or some good trades, you know, and get like the upper hand, like through us, you know, like I know kids selling guns and stuff like that. But it's just like yeah, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying.
I get you.
Business is business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love talking to y'all and I love kicking it and everything. It's just not that we can't do that anymore either. It's just one of those things where like a lot of these issues being brought to the table sounds like it's a Los Santos problem, and that ain't really gonna be our territory anymore for much longer.
Very well.
Yeah, we don't like the beef and drama. We just like to do our work and do our thing.
One thing I would like to ask. One of their biggest qualls is us taunting police and this, that, and the other, and they, in their opinion, it's making it bad on all of us and making the cops hate all of us. What is y'all's opinion on that?
I mean, I don't know if I can speak for everybody here. You know, we might have different opinions on this, but it depends on what aspect of it. You know, like drawing attention from the cops and everything that's just something that we all do naturally. Like at the end of the day, we're outlaws. We're gonna do outlaw stuff, and that just tends to get us in a little bit of trouble sometimes. So like, no matter what, we're gonna be drawing attention. If you're asking my personal opinion, I would never tell you what to do, but like, I don't really post much of that stuff on like Birdie and everything, so that's just the way I roll. If that's not the way y'all roll, that's cool. I don't have no qualms with that. So, like, I don't think they should be up in arms about y'all posting on Twitter.
Yeah, but what I told Elias is he that was his big point bringing it up was, oh yeah, this is gonna be shit show for all of us. They're gonna punish all of us. I'm like, well, if blue vests are doing shit, I don't see why they are gonna punish purple vests.
Well, I mean, me and Greg have kind of talked about this a little bit in the past. For the past the past few weeks, it feels like we've just kind of been profiled just for wearing a cut a little bit, you know. And I'm not saying that's y'all's fault at all. Like, we've done our fair share of fucking shit against the cops and everything. So
I would think at least a little bit we're gonna get that regardless.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's 100% what I'm saying. Like,
I
it
think
just may speed up the process.
Yeah, and I think they're taking that out and just blaming us, acting like they're saints and cops just mess with them for no reason.
I know for a fact they've been trying to rob like the Vangelico a bunch and all that. So, and I know a couple of them even shot and killed cops before. So if anything, they're given just as bad, if not worse, of a name to cuts than like just posting some shit on Twitter, you know.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing is they talked all this shit about how they're the real sons, stay in your lane, blah blah blah. And this is multiple times these things have been posted and then shared. And I said nothing, and I told my, you know, I didn't really tell my crew to stand down. They know better. They don't play childish games because they know at the end of the day, and I'm not necessarily trying to toot my own horn, but masterminding the shit out of things like this is just what I do, like
Mm-hmm.
time and time again. But
Yeah.
when we finally posted one thing with a car that they had worked on, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta have a meeting about this." Meanwhile, we have just simply surveilled them. We have had pictures
Yeah.
of their meets. We've followed them. And all without their knowing. I
Yeah.
don't think they realize the amount of evidence and images that I have on my phone reported to me by my pigeons, so to say, that I don't think they believe it unless I just suddenly shared it all and aired
Yeah.
what I know.
Mm-hmm.
And now that they're on the bottom foot, they come to the meeting, right? They're like, "Oh, well, let's talk about this." And of course, like I said, I allow them to feel as though they're on a pedestal, that everything's fine, that everything's smoothed over, that there's salve on the wound, and that everything's gonna be okay. But meanwhile, obviously, we're here asking about how you guys feel about it, because ultimately, at
We
the end of the
appreciate
day,
that, by the way.
you're the ones who we're not going to cross. You're the ones who we look up to, that we will always shake hands with, and that will always have a camaraderie shared, because we have spilled blood together. And that's a camaraderie that you simply don't get anywhere else.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a long ladder to climb alone.
No, exactly, and that's why we like to help people, especially on the lower rungs, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, add on what you said earlier. Like, we're not trying to join teams and create this big empire with the two of us. This is you're giving the new guys a little helping hand, and we respect
you guys are helping us the same way, you know. Like,
exactly. It's business. We're
Yeah.
helping you. You're helping us. We're respecting our territories and doing everything the way we're supposed to be, because we're not trying to start drama.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to mitigate any beef I can possible. If I'm being 100% honest, like, I'll stand 10 toes if I have to, and bet me I'll come with force 10 times more than you could even think to imagine. But I just that ain't us. I'm an advocate. That's what I stand by.
Hell yeah. I feel that.
I just do business.
Well, Nixie's supposed to show up, but she's been having a rough go of things.
Yeah,
she
you
ain't
talk
here.
about Pigeon being always out in the middle of nowhere. I don't see Nixie ever.
Last time I seen her, she wasn't even wearing the cut.
Yeah. Well, I mean, same thing with Pigeon. They are my eyes in the sky. Whereas out in the field, we have MQ-9 Reaper drones, we have FLIR, we have cameras, we have satellites. I don't get that here. I don't have a government budget, but I still need that same quality of intelligence. I need to know when everybody takes a shit. I need to know when the garage is open, when it's closed. I need to know what color certain people drive, what their license plates are, what their normal routines are, and we've got that on them. Every single one of them.
Well, you got more than I do. I got a bike and a work ethic.
He ain't wrong. It's about all he's got.
Yep.
I have a cup.
He don't even have that.
I mean,
nope. I drink straight out of the lake.
He got a.
And I don't even think you have a cup. I think you have a boot.
He got a boot full
I
of
do.
these.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It adds flavor.
Yeah.
You don't know Bailey's until you've drank Bailey's from a shoe.
I'm good.
Pretty sure you told me that the day I met you.
Yep.
That's one of the first words that came out of Greg's mouth when I met him.
Really, the first thing he said to me is, driving a Cybertruck's like having a dick with no balls.
That was one of the third things he said to me when I sold him that Cybertruck.
Hell yeah, that was the first vehicle I ever had. And it really is, because, like, a truck, you have the space, you have the bed, you got 4 doors. It's great. It's a truck. but when you start a truck, you expect.
Not no
Yeah.
sound.
Nope. You just turn the key and boom, boom. It's like, oh,
That's all you get.
it's on.
And then it
Yeah.
hums at you.
You're doing 118 down the highway. That's all you hear. It's like, oh, all right, no roar. All right, and it's exactly like having shaft, but no balls. Like, you've got the torque, you've got the whole truck there, but there's not a lot behind it.
Are you
All right.
making
Well-
the analogy between a Cybertruck and a Unic?
No. I'm making the analogy that a Cybertruck is like not having balls. You got a lot of dick there, and granted, not having balls makes your dick longer. But at the end of the day,
All
you
right.
can't procreate.
All right. So while we're all here, why I wanted just to reiterate what I was telling them earlier. It's, you know, with this whole gun deal that we're planning on doing, them doing well helps us, obviously, right? So like getting them on their feet and getting them going, it does help us. But my ideal thing with these guns is to find
I would like to apologize.
one distributor, right? One person to push them to, and then he does whatever. It keeps us in the back scene, lets them do whatever they're gonna do, whatever they want to be known for. But it also keeps it so we're not flooding the streets with everybody having the same stuff and kind of selling what people want to do. It keeps us in business, right? And having a loyal customer we know we can keep selling to. That's kind of my whole plan for it. I don't know if you guys had any thoughts different.
I mean, at that point, they might as well just run the business. Because
Well,
you're just crafting guns at that point, and then they're doing everything else.
I mean,
fair. It's just a distributor.
Like,
truthful, I had planned on coming to you before I made any large sales to
Yeah.
anybody else. 'Cause
well, here's
obviously-
the thing. Here's the thing too. With those guns, the price that you're gonna have to sell them at, nobody's really gonna be able to resell them. Because like if he's buying it for 1.8 mil, nobody's gonna be buying it for 2.3 for them to make any profit. You know what I mean?
Mhm. And that's the beauty of it, is we create a situation that kind of exists in the
No, so
Bakara market.
you would pretty much just be selling them guns, so they wouldn't be able to so no other person would be able to have them. Pretty much. That's it's like the whole. Yeah, we can talk about that later though.
Yeah, it was just trying to find, people to push them out. You know what I mean? Keeping it behind the scenes.
Yeah, like I said, we could talk about that later. But yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the way I've seen that deal working is we're essentially buying and stockpiling until somebody gets desperate enough to where they're like, hey, we have to have these. We're willing to pay whatever. And at that point, even then, I'd be coming to you guys and be like, hey, are you okay if Rudolph, the red-nosed fucking reindeer, has a couple SBRs?
Have you seen how much the other reindeer are bullying that guy? Yeah.
I get where you're coming from for sure, but at that point, y'all might as well just own the business. Because you'd be doing everything except for the actual physical crafting of the gun.
Well, I mean, all in all, though, what makes that any different than, like, Sig Sauer?
Didn't what?
Like Sig Sauer selling it to an FFL.
I'm crazy, and I don't have an FFL. I'm the good kind of crazy, though. At least that's what people tell me.
He's the kind of crazy you want on your team, and I can vouch for that because he and I are basically the same in a lot of ways.
We both have to have our balls drained regularly surgically.
Yeah, that's actually a fact. Like, I've gone to bat for this motherfucker so many times. I stabbed 2 cops earlier because he's like, hey.
Let's go to jail with Stims.
Yeah. And I didn't go to jail, but I did shit a lot.
I did not finish my time. They still want me.
Yeah, on that note, it's 3 in the morning.
It very well might be time. for us to skedaddle.
Buddy, what
I think Leone is watching us through that Falcon up there.
I think he's underneath the
I need
fucking
to go to
force
bed,
deck.
guys. I will catch you tomorrow.
I think
see you,
that guy's
man.
watching us IRL
Thanks
too.
again.
Sure.
In head.
Well, damn.
I think that guy's in our heads too.
You scared him away with a dick talk.
Jesus Christ!
God damn. I know there's a fucking turn there. What the fuck?
Are you okay?
Barely. 39%. Less than 10%. What the fuck?
There's a U-tool right to the north of us.
Oh, gotcha. I don't. Yeah, well. Yeah. Let's do Jesus fucking Christ. Twice.
You alright? Here, hop on. We'll just go grab it and bring it over here.
Yeah, when y'all come up here and grab Greg.
I got it. The toolkit.
Okay. Let's get back to
Watch out for them coyotes. Have you done any wheel spin tonight?
Yep.
Goddamn Liberace.
Happens to the best of us.
There should not be this many cars in a residential.
We severely underestimate how densely packed Southern California can be. Biker down.
Eh, just a little limp, I'm fine.
I think we want to have another one down. I don't see the other two. Oh shit, we got a brawl going on.
The house?
All sorted. That felt good, I needed that.
Is everyone at the clubhouse or no?
Nope, we had a biker down.
Fucker came out, was turning right, and went all the way into the right fucking lane.
Yeah, do that. I don't have a repair kit on me. I think there might be one in this dumpster. Is she gonna leave it here for now or what? I mean, do we want to go get a repair kit or?
Oh my god, no! Unbelievable! What the hell? Shithead! Oh my god, no!
Which one do you? us gotta take you to get a repair kit. He's gonna leave it here for now. Well, you're still passed out of.
I'm carrying you.
And get in the back of Greg's. You good?
Yeah. It's just having a hard time having a good start.
What in the world?
Okay. What the shit? You're gonna get like 10 more feet and I'm gonna fly off your bike.
That's why I'm going super. Oh. That's why I was going super slow. So I
Oh,
heard
just go
somebody-
full speed. Send it.
Is there a garage here at the clubhouse?
Yeah, the guy who owns it, who gave us it, has to give you keys. You'll have to put that into a ticket.
Alright, so I gotta drive all the way back to Legion now to garage this thing.
Fly that, Rid?
Yep, it is very late and I have had enough of this city for today.
That's your man.
I feel it. I do not intend on going to that meeting tomorrow. They can shove it. And as far as I understand with the advocates, is they will be the advocates. They'll just continue doing what they're doing, and they are hands off. So we are weapons free.
Hey, Greg, Stims fell out here.